Well, I'd like to congratulate Old Dominion. I know Blaine back on the West Coast days, and he's built a great program here. And they got a really good team, and you know, we at times tonight we looked like the young team that we are, particularly in the first half after they changed that defense. We didn't make any particular changes at halftime that we weren't trying to implement in the first half. We just played better in the second half. The ball moved a little bit better. We attacked their zone. Our pressure picked up a little bit. We were able to generate some things there. But in the first half, I thought the zone really got us tentative. We started holding the ball. We really did not react well to that particular change in defense. And like I said, in the second half, we did a much better job. We didn't shoot the ball particularly well. Torrey Craig had obviously a bad night, and when he shoots like that, which fortunately didn't happen very frequently, we're going to struggle. You know, we couldn't quite keep him off the glass. Everybody we talked to said you got to rebound the ball, you got to keep him off the glass. But you know, we didn't do that, but we didn't shoot the ball well, but we forced them into 20 turnovers. We did some good things. We just couldn't quite get over the hump against that team. They got some really good leadership, senior leadership out of Bazemore and Cooper, and I think I forget the other senior, but really did a nice job. And you know, all our kids are freshmen and sophomores, so this kind of thing, this whole tournament experience for where we've been and what we've been able to accomplish this year is a positive thing for our program. And going forward, I think Old Dominion will be tough at playing Mercer out of our league, so you know it'll be a good basketball game as they go forward. But Old Dominion's a handful, and we just couldn't quite get it done.
Did Craig's tough night, was that, you think him just being off, or how much you think it was him, how much you think it was their defense?
A little bit of both. I think Bazemore obviously is a great defender. He's got some length. He probably closed out a little bit better than some of these other players and caused him to rush a little bit. You know, some of it's Torrey, though, because Torrey still hadn't quite gotten to the point as a kid that gets a lot of attention from other defenders, other teams. You know, what happens when people really take things away from you. He still tries to press a little bit, you know. And but he's going to get that. He's improved his game from last year to this year. And but you're right. I mean, Bazemore particularly was on him a lot. His length, just as much length as Torrey does, and so that affected him as well.
How much do you think Bazemore's ability, just he only shot 6 for 19, but just his ability to create stuff and get to the line in the second half seemed to be kind of important?
You know, we cut it to 2 or something like that, and he took off the next 2 possessions. He took it to the goal and got fouled. One of them may have been an and one, I think. So when you got a guy like that, if you put it on the floor and attack the rim, that's a real luxury. That's one, you know, that's something that Torrey Craig's not good at yet, but Bazemore certainly is. And we knew if things got tight, he was going to do it, and he did it anyway. So we got to give him a lot of credit. He's a bigger Lester Lyons.
He's from the same area.
Same school, same place. Okay. And I coached Lester at East Carolina, so, you know, Lester used to do that kind of stuff.
Right.
And Bazemore did it. It was about 3 or 4 more inches.
You talked about this tournament, the value for your team. You guys are young. First year, I guess, as a full-fledged Division I.
Mm-hmm.
First taste of March. What do you think you guys will take away from it?
I think, without having talked to him, I think we take away some hunger, desire to go further. You know, we have a young team, but the best thing we got is really good kids that work real hard and try. You know, they try. You know, I just thanked them for what they did for me. I mean, I'm an old coach. We've been struggling like crazy with this Division I thing, running around playing 9 guarantee games and getting beat all the time and this and that and the other. And they gave me personally some juice, and they try to do what you want them to do. They really try to please you in a sense. So I think generally speaking, the hunger to do better and advance and get better is probably what we're going to get out of this experience.
Coach, you mentioned that you felt you had a little bit more leadership. Do you feel that your team built on their leadership skills too throughout this tournament so far?
Yeah, I think that has been a season-long progression, but I still don't think we have it quite yet. I mean, you know, it was evident in the first half when we struggled with that zone. There was nobody that kind of calmed them down, started really making, you know, providing direction. And it's not that they don't want to. They still it just hadn't evolved. Good leadership evolves. You can't point it. And generally speaking, we usually do better in the second half when we got the offense on our end, and we can kind of orchestrate things a little more effectively. But our point guards, a lot of times they don't recognize defenses as well. They don't see things as well. We don't have the true leadership in that position yet. But again, it has evolved. It's much better than it was, and it will continue to get better.
For those of us who don't see Mercer really very often or ever, what do you think they'll present for Old Dominion? I know they beat Georgia State, who was a pretty good CAA team.
Yeah, they're methodical. They run a lot of stuff, run a lot of sets. If you allow them to run their stuff, they execute pretty well. You have to try to take them out of things defensively. And I've seen some tapes from previous Old Dominion games where they did a little bit more trapping and pressing and things like that. So my feeling is, you know, for what it's worth, Blaine knows what he's doing, but I think that you can't allow them to execute half court because they're a half court team.